Now the hood panel, which we were wheeling the other week, this is in place now, just in clear coat in place, so it's not under any tension, which is good, which is what the shape is now, pretty good. It needs a little more finishing later on, but we just want to get the basic shape done. And since then we've put 2 more panels on the side because the area of here was bad, it was deteriorated, it was crap, it was cracked and everything, and it wasn't worth fixing. So we've made new pieces for there. And these edges, I've replaced all the edges around here on both sides, and then I'll weld these two together. All this edge before was butted together like that, and consequently it was starting to split, and it was just not satisfactory. And this side here, now, this side has been welded, the 2 panels have been welded together through here. I gas welded that. That is ready now to do the last weld onto the main part of the front fender, and once that's done, then the last dressing will be done, and then the rest of the dressing on that panel will be done. We're still retaining the front nose piece that Bill had made, or that was the one piece left which we could salvage, because that was okay. So we're going to fix that. That's pretty good. The underneath panels are done. I wheeled them some time ago, and they've been just mocked up in place. They've been fitted up approximately, and once we get the seating right and how they're going to fit on the car, then I cut them to size, and then we gas weld them all together and dress that up and get that finished as one panel. This is the old panel that Bill had made, which was the original intake or flute shape for the headlamps. And because it's cracked and split and it's not worth fixing, and also wasn't finished anyway, he hadn't finished that side, I decided to make another one. So that's this panel up here now. It's only just mocked up at the moment because we have to work it around the shape of the bubble and get it sitting right, and then it has to be dressed off the car. Then these 2 panels are welded together, and then it's put back on the car. But in between that, we also have to run the flutes that come down here, the recess, for the line or the movable panel that closes up and down with the headlamps, because when the headlamps are on, this panel pulls down to reveal the lamps in here, and when the lamps are off, the panel just comes back up again. So this panel, once all this is done and welded together off the car, then that whole panel will be joined, welded all the way around here in one piece. I'm just starting to tack this together now with the tacking the alloy pieces together, so I can get a nice weld through here to join the edging piece to the first part of the panel here. And that's the first step. We just tack it along there together to hold together, and then after that we can do the full weld and then dress it up. When you're doing on a panel like this, because it's actually will move quite a bit, it's not secured underneath, it's only just clamped on there. You have to tack them in 2 or 3 places, simply because if you don't tack it here and half a dozen little places, you end up getting a distortion in the panel, and therefore it won't stay together nicely, and it's harder to weld. If you've got 2 pieces of metal that stay together flush, when you're welding them, it's a lot easier. So that's what you have to do. And then you can work it with the hammer and hammer it down. And that one there, this weld there I did earlier on, that's been done and then just put through the wheeling machine, and it actually flattens it right out.